Why is it so... What is going on with this? Why is my... What the heck? It's not... Maybe I need to move it over. Because now I bet you somehow my table got moved. I bet you that's what happened. So you're like, what is going on with my... Okay. There. I think that's better. I think. What the heck? Hey. I know, it was so it was centered when we put it up there, and now I'm like, I don't know if my table got moved or what's going on. It's not. Yeah, I know. I know I'm on late. Something always happens. I haven't figured out what I'm actually going to do tonight. I'm like kind of torn on... I'm trying to figure this out because I had it like perfect last time, but for some reason it's not perfect this time. Because I was gonna do Marvin or whatever his name is. I don't even know his name. Last night, but all that stuff happened, and I was just gonna see what my subscribers thought, I guess, because Shazam, I don't know where she's at, and that was her choice. She's the one that knows everything about it, so I needed her to validate. See, that's like too bright, that color. Hello. And actually, I need to do a members only live. I've been meaning to do that. I think I'm going to do it on that one. I think I need to push this out. I think that's the problem. I'm too close to the wall. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. That's better. All right, so leave the cat alone. And thank you, McDanny. Actually, Shazam did that for me. No, I mean, he's probably not going to ever see his Xbox again. Honestly, it's just, I've been dealing with authorities. I've been talking, and Amtrak police tried to call me back this afternoon, and I missed the phone call, and it didn't even pop up till later. So, Eli did talk to them. So no, everything, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see, but I don't have the serial number, so I can't get the IP. But he told my son to get the IP to call call Microsoft. And so Eli tried to call Microsoft to see if he could get the IP, and they haven't got back to him. So that's it. But thanks, guys, for being here. I haven't figured out what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do... I don't know if I want to do another one on Dylan tonight. If I want to do Angie Barlow, because I told somebody I would. I actually worked on Angie Barlow a very long time ago. I was on my old podcast, but somehow those readings are missing. I don't remember anything I got on it. So that would be a good one to do. Someone suggested a little girl in the group that I'm going to get going on. We could do private readings. I mean, not private readings, but we could do readings for donations if you guys wanted to, or unless you guys have a different case suggestion. I was going to do Marvin last night. I think his name is Marvin. I, for some reason, cannot remember his name for the life of me. I keep having to look at it, and I don't know why. Because I don't know anything about that case. I don't even know why we're doing it. Because, I mean, she did tell me he was in a coma. That's all I know about that. So I don't want to do it without her. Marvin McRae. So I'll probably do that sometime this week. Unless you guys have other case suggestions. I know that Dylan's been pulling at me a little bit. I've been thinking about him today for some reason. So, hey! Sorry. Oh, there you are. You didn't, are you okay? Because you didn't show up in Messenger, so I was just like, yeah, I figured it was, but I didn't think you were going to be here. So I was just going to do something else. So that's why you see surprise on my, I don't have a title for it because I didn't know what I was going to do. Hey, stop. Sorry, my dog's aside. Oh, it's time to play right now. I wasn't because you weren't here. I don't know. I do want to do it. I don't know if I want to do it tonight. I'm kind of freaking tired. I actually had to really push myself to get on here tonight because I was struggling a little bit with my energy level. I did an hour and a half reading today, so I'm a little tired. Hello. I don't know. I'm not feeling a pull towards him, but I don't know why. Shazam, did that person ever comment back on that video that we talked about last night? We saw something weird, like my Harmony Montgomery reading I did. We saw somebody got the exact information, like in the exact sequence, and she could be legit, but I've never seen a psychic medium do that. So, Shazam put a comment to see and ask her, like, you know, she's never seen that happen before. I've never seen that happen before. I mean, yes, we get the same information roundabout, but the same exact wording and same exact sequence. Not saying anything. It's just kind of odd. Thank you, Blue Willow. I know I need to do something for members. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. I mean, I think I want to do Marilyn Monroe for Pateron. I'm going to try to get that done this week. And then members, I got to think of something for you guys. But I think I want to do just like a get to know you kind of live, like something fun. I don't know if that's something that you guys would like that are members. Right. I mean, I want to do readings, but I'd like to do like a get to know you kind of thing. Oh, Maria, you know, I'm here. You know, when you have a job on a YouTube, you have to constantly post videos. Otherwise, you might as well not do it. So I'm here for multiple reasons. It's all good. Thank you. I appreciate that, Maria. I just feel like the more people I reach, the more people I can help. So what are you guys thinking we should do tonight? Do you think we should do Marvin McRae? Do you think I should do some more on Dylan? Do you think, hey, how are you doing? You're up late. Do you think I should do Angie Barlow? I want it to be like, I don't know, because I'm like not for, usually I feel pulled in one direction or another, and for some reason I'm not really feeling pulled in one direction or another. I already did one on him. You'll have to check my videos. Actually, that was a sub suggestion. I didn't have a location. I think the problem is they don't have any divers. Because I had someone comment and tell me that they thought they knew where I was talking about. But yeah, I did. It's on my videos. All right, Lana. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already before you leave. Yeah, just fast forward, wife Lilith, because we were gonna do readings for donations that day, and nobody wanted a reading, so someone suggested a case and did a little donation, so we did Kevin's then. The reason why I'm like kind of torn now. I kind of want to do Marvin McRae, but I kind of want to do Dylan. I'm torn because Dylan is strong. He's like super strong. And I feel like I'm close with him. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I have a good connection with him. At the same time, I'm not sure how much more he's going to give me on location. Oh yeah, that's right. So Tammy, Shazam always reminds me to do this. I gotta do this real quick. I gotta figure out I gotta put this on a way to where my thing isn't shaking so much when I touch it. You're welcome. Yeah, I actually had people message me over Kevin, and they're like, I know where you're talking about. Because I had said, what was it that I said, Shazam? What was it I said? I said Fortnite. I said Fortnite. And so there's a place where the owner of, like, I forgot what they said. They told me that it made sense because the owner of Fortnite, his name, and there's a name of a place like that there. So that was told to me. So they knew where I was talking about. And the problem is they need, I think he's in water. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember what I got. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I can't promise I'd be able to know what's going on with the dog. I can try, but I can never promise when it comes to medical stuff. So, I don't know. Shazam says that Marvin McRae is like a crazy case and everything. Is really popular right now, and I guess the only thing I do know is that she told me he was in a coma. That's it. And I actually have not heard anything about it. I don't know anything about it. So that would be an interesting one. I haven't given any readings on people that are in comas, but normally when they're in comas, their spirit are not in their body. So it would almost be the same probably as connecting to someone that's on the other side, but I'm not sure because I've never done it. So that's why that would be interesting to see if I could actually do that. Once I decide, I'll change my picture and everything. And then, like I said, Dylan's really strong, but I'm not really sure how much more he could give me on location, but we can try. I'm kind of tired, so again, I don't know. I don't know how it would go if I did one with him, but I was thinking about him tonight, and so he's probably around. I think he's been tugging at me a little bit. So, I don't know. What do you guys think we should do? Yeah, let me know what you guys think because I'm kind of torn between the two. I can't decide. Regardless, I'm going to be doing a reading on either or. It's just which one we're going to be doing tonight. I apologize. I don't know how to make this stop moving. It's because of my... So regardless, which one I do tonight, I'll be still doing the other one. It's not like I'm not going to do it. I'll still do the other one. I just am kind of torn on who I want to do tonight. Only because I didn't know. Yeah. I just feel so close. I feel like with Dylan, I feel like we're kind of close, like on a location, but at the same time, I don't know how much more I can get. It's hard because everything looks the same in that area. But maybe I don't know. So, hiya. Thank you. Good evening. Neo, why do you do that? Only with her. So what do you guys think? Okay, that's 2 votes for Dylan. And Shazam, what are you thinking? I know you want Marvin done. I'm still gonna do him though. But for some reason, I don't know, Dylan's on my mind tonight. I don't really know why. Sometimes I have more pulls to cases than others. I am going to do Jessica Hamby, but I don't know if we're going to do it on the podcast or not. So, because she did come in and take over my podcast. The last podcast I did, Jessica Hamby came in and said her name. So if you guys haven't seen that, she's very adamant, and I am going to work on her. Have I? I'm telling you. Maybe. Oh, wait. I have ideas on what I want to do real quick. Oh, sorry. Sorry, dog. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I was going to get my cat balls. Hold on. Sorry, baby. Shazam, you were supposed to remind me about my cat balls. My cat balls and my EMF thing. Hold on. If we can get this thing to stay on. And there is a new EVP thing I want to try, but I don't have my speaker hooked up. Yeah, cat balls. I call it. There was a joke. So when we so I have my cat balls, and it was so funny because I said I was gonna make shirts that say "Touch my cat balls," because we were at the Cochise Hotel, and I just kept saying that, and the people that were on live, I was like, I swear I'm gonna make that a shirt, because we were all busting up because I kept telling Spirit, "Touch my cat balls, touch my cat balls." So I was like, I'm gonna make a shirt out of that. That's freaking funny. So I got my cat balls. Yeah, it was. And I got this too. We should have just got a regular one. I thought this one would be good, but the thing is I don't have a way to show you guys like if it's going off or not. Like, I don't want to point it. I really need a better setup for this stuff. I mean, I guess if I notice it going off, I can take the camera and show you guys. To what case? I don't know what case you're talking about. Vaughn case. No, I put it on that. If it says active, it will stay up. Oh, Marvin. Okay. I don't know anything about that case, so I'm so confused. I mean, is there more stuff to find out on it? I don't know because I haven't even heard anything. That's what I'm saying. It was Shazam's idea to do it. So honestly, I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's worth doing or not. She says it is, but well, and I don't like to know about anything anyways. So probably Dylan. Just because I feel like I have a good connection with him. Every time that I've spoken with him, he's been very visual with me. He's been very clear with me, and there's a lot of validation in what he's given me so far as who was arrested 3 weeks after I got it matches completely to who was arrested. And I definitely think that person's involved because I can't explain it otherwise, that I got all this information on this guy. And I don't know if there's anybody else involved because he hasn't showed me that. He's only showed me this one person. And I think that I don't know if people are spiraling things out of control to make it like this spider web of things. I'm not really sure it's even that deep. It doesn't feel like that to me. I could be wrong. But there is something I do want to talk about that happened yesterday. So Karina McLaren, I probably say her name right, wrong. I always say it wrong. They arrested a guy yesterday, but I don't think that's going to be it. I think there are more involved because she straight up named someone else that was involved in that case. And if you watch the readings, it's going to come out that more people were involved in this and there's more surrounding it. Also, what's weird is the last time I was doing a location, she took me over to Delphi. I found out that Cutler, where this other person lives, has some property over in Cutler, which is about 20 minutes from Delphi, because I kept thinking about the Delphi girls, and I went back that way. We actually talked about Adams Mill Bridge, so I have it on screenshots and stuff where we were talking about that whole area right there from Cutler to Delphi. I did get river, so there's a lot of what I've gotten that points to the river and a bridge. And what's coming out now, I guess, is that's what people think. But I think there's more to this, and I've always felt that Delphi was connected to Karina through association and people. So keep that in mind because I got info on Karina in Delphi. And there's other weird connections, such as this guy that they arrested for Karina actually worked at Chrysler, which I got in Delphi and somewhere else. I don't remember where else I got it. I got it in another, I think, Erica Gayton or something like that, or it's either her or Andrea. One of those two I got Chrysler in. So, because remember my interconnects. Anyways, turns out that this guy used to work at Chrysler. Well, guess who else works at Chrysler? Dun, dun, dun. Tony Klein worked at Chrysler. So I'm seeing all these connections of, like, they most likely knew each other, right? So the connection is basically drugs and sex trafficking and things like that. So I think those two cases are connected through people, and I think there is GE. For those of you that are from the area or that know about the case and stuff, know that he's he's around it, and he's definitely involved in Karina's case, and she straight up named him. So I might have gotten stuff on the guy that they arrested, but I'm not sure. I know that in the very first reading I got there was more involved than just one. I think I saw 3. So I think they're connected, like I said, through the people and acquaintances. There's just too much that lines up to it for me. And now this, I don't know if this is fact or not, so don't take this with a grain of salt, because this is just what I heard, that Libby's grandmother was the adjuster for Flora. So that might even be a connection as well, because I think that the Flora filer had something to do with drugs as well. So, and again, I think a big thing about Libby in Delphi, she was the target because of Derek. And if you've noticed, Derek's has not really shown himself. And there's probably reasons for that. So just some food for thought. I've always said they were connected because I first got information on Karina and Delphi. The motorcycle, I got same of the visions that I did for Delphi in Karina, as far as the motorcycle club and the brotherhood kind of thing and stuff like that. So that's why I think they're connected. So just putting that out there for you guys to keep an eye out. That's probably going to end up coming out. There's going to be more that comes out with Karina. Hopefully, I think there's going to be more people that are going to be arrested or at least accused. So there's one guy that's, I mean, she named him. She named him straight out. So that doesn't happen very often. When that happens, I know they've got to be involved. He's involved one way or another. So I might actually do another thing on Karina to get the location, but I think that area that I was just describing, Adams Mill Bridge and Cutler, because she kept taking me back over to Delphi. It was really weird. Like I kept thinking about the Delphi girls, so I went over that way. So that got me closer to where I wanted to go. So I don't know. I'd have to do another reading to be sure, but I always get a river with her. So river and pebbles. Pebbles seem to be really big. And I think I got a bridge last time. I don't know. I don't remember my readings, but like I'm pretty sure that's what I got. I went back over them yesterday, kind of. I just scanned it. All right. So just want to, I guess we're going to do Dylan tonight. We're going to do Dylan. And then I'll change my, I wonder if I can, I don't think I can change it now. So I'll change the thing on there later to say Dylan rounds. But it's good. I don't like a lot of people sometimes watching me anyways when I do this. So it'll be just small people, us, and all right. So as you guys know, all the ways to support me are down below. Memberships, Patreon, where I do different things, different cases. I'm gonna probably be getting one. Yeah, you guys hit the like buttons. Well, it actually says 12 likes, Fight for Kids, and 16 watching. So it's different. I got something in my freaking glasses. I apologize. So anyways, all the ways to support me are down below. Patreon, as you know, I do different kind of things, and I do the live kind of like this. Except for, I think, Ted Bundy, I did it and posted it because that was before I started doing live readings. So the second one's on there for that. And there's something I want to discuss on Black Delilah when I go back on there, but then also I think I'm going to do Marilyn Monroe. I'm kind of being pulled that way for the next Patreon. And then memberships, we're going to be doing some stuff in there as well. So you can support me that way. It's $1 a month for Patreon. And then the memberships, I don't even know. I don't know if you can change the amount on that or not. So my book, I have a book on Amazon. So R&R Love, a Twin Flame story. A lot of people don't know that I have it, so I just want to put it out there. It's down below. I have merchandise, but I'm actually going to be fixing that merchandise. I have somebody that's fixing my my brand, my merchandise, so hopefully I can make it even better. She's vectoring, whatever that means. So she's going to make it pop better on the merchandise that I have. And I don't know if I'm going to keep the Etsy store or not, because things are a lot more expensive than I thought they would be. So I do have merchandise as well. Donations, if anybody wants to donate, it does help me out. And not stress me out as much. Like right now I'm super stressed, so that does help. It keeps me doing this work that I can do, that I do. Wish list is down there. What else? Podcast is down there. That's completely free to listen to. We're going to be recording a new one on Thursday. I think that's it, but all the ways are down more in the See More section. So as you guys know, yes, you need your coffee cups. Shazam needs her coffee cups, but we're going to be making them better. But I won't get it made before the free shipping, because my original Spreadshirt is going to be offering free shipping next week, but it's not going to be probably ready by the time the free shipping comes up, Shazam. So sorry, but she is vectoring it for me, so it should look better on things, I guess. I don't know anything about design or anything like that, so there's that. I should be getting a microphone this week too. So for those of you that are new here, information can be past, present, or future, symbolic, or have multiple meanings. Spirit does give references, my references and or experiences, to try to explain what they are trying to say, because sometimes they'll reference other cases or things that I've seen or been through to try to get across what they're trying to say. With Dylan, he's a little more symbolic. I mean, he's a little more visual. So he does work a lot with my clairvoyance more than anything. And when it comes to location, it's kind of hard because I do see location like I'm standing there looking at it. I guess you could call it remote viewing. So it's kind of hard because when everything looks the same, I understand. Trust me, I try my hardest to get names, but if they're not thrown at me, I can't get them. Names are not my strong suit, but I do try, and sometimes I do get lucky. So keep that in mind. I will do my best as far as that is concerned. Yeah, the map is the same way because it does not look like as I see it, so I struggle with that. Can't promise I will get all the info, that I will be able to locate him, but I remember that I'm not here to find him per se. I'm not here to solve anything per se. I'm here to give the puzzle pieces that he gives in order for law enforcement or whoever to do the job. So it's not really my job. It's their job. I'm just here to put out the information in hopes that it will be helpful. Like, subscribe, share, whatever. And did I mention everything? Oh, you guys may comment in the section. Do not give me any extra information. I mean, I basically kind of know. You're right. So I basically kind of know stuff. I've stayed away from everything lately because it's just getting a little too crazy for me. And again, I want to continue to go in blind, but as you guys know, I try my best not to get into what anybody else gets or anything like that. I just go with what Spirit gives me. This is for entertainment purposes only. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. This is in no way facts, only psychic medium impression. Viewer discretion is advised. I think I described everything that I was thinking of. I don't know. So I just need to clear really quick because in the midst of everything, I didn't do that. I always forget to do that before I get in here. I don't know why. So that's good. Oh, I do have super chat, super stickers if anybody feels inclined. And good, we're 18 and 18. Cool. Thank you for the likes. And I want to thank everybody for getting me to 4K. That was very, very good. We did it. I'm actually trying to think of something we can do now that we're at 4K that's special. I just don't know what. I don't think I can fix it to where it says. Oh, thank you. Yay. Appreciate you, Blue Willow. Nope, I can't. Wait, I can't fix it right now. Okay. So Just going to clear real quick, and then we'll get started. Hope you're doing good, by the way. We haven't spoken in a while. Hope everything's okay. Yeah, I don't know why this kid, he's just... I have a good connection with him, so that's why I like to work on him. So he's pretty good at showing me things if what he's showing is right, which I think it is. There's been a lot of validation so far, so he is. I've heard all this crazy stuff, like people think the mom's involved and stuff like that. I don't think it's anything crazy like that. I really don't. Some of these theories, man, I swear, I really just that there was something that went wrong with the neighbor, like, has come in since the beginning, and it came in before it ever came out 3 weeks later. That was very validating to me that there's no other way I would have come up with that information for it to match this guy unless he's involved. And every time I try to look into it, I just see him. So I don't think it's like, I think that people are connected, yes, and that, like, Dawn is connected to him, and Dawn may know more, but I don't think it's like this crazy thing. Kurt, I did not see anybody else. I've only seen the guy that I described, and I was only shown him. If I were to see somebody else, I would tell you guys, and I haven't been shown anybody else. Like I said, I think this had something to do with land. I think that Dylan wanted there's something to do with land that kept coming through, but also there was just he ticked him off. He ticked off this guy, and this guy has a huge temper problem. Oh, okay. You're welcome. Feel free to message me. I do private readings, so you can get to me on the psychicsleuth at gmail.com or gmail.com. Yeah, that's right. Psychicsleuth at gmail.com. My brain's already messed up. Or through Facebook or through Insta. I have some open slots, so anybody that's wanting a reading, get with me. And make sure if you do email me, pay attention to, like, if I email you back and let me know if you're interested or not. Okay, let me pull up Dylan's picture. Here I go coughing. Don't I always cough with him, Shazam? I swear I do. I know I sneeze, but... All right, Dylan. Go ahead. If you want to, you can. See, it went off again. You can mess with this little doohickey right here, or you can touch cat balls and make them light up for me. I would appreciate that because no one has done that yet. That would be really awesome if you could do that for me. while I'm channeling you, that would be really cool. I know it does take a lot of energy, but it would be awesome validation of your presence. Hey! Don't do that! Sorry. Come here, Ginger. Come here. Oh, brat, Poppy. Bed is not just yours. Sorry about that. You don't pick on old dogs. Jerk. She just wanted to lay down there. Okay, Dylan. We're going to be trying to focus on location with you. I'm getting a headache. I don't know if I get headaches with him or not. I can't remember. But there's a headache coming in. Great, the cat is actually checking out the cat walls. Leave the cat walls alone. Oh, this is my whole head. And my ears. Okay, this is weird. Yeah. It's weird. Like, I'm on this. I don't really know why he's showing me this. I'm on this dirt road that's going, like, up a mountain. I want him to kind of. Well, he did kind of already show us who and what happened. So I guess we are just focusing on location. So in the first and second video, he did show us who, and he did show us what he showed me happened. Right, I think you take a dirt road to get there. But this dirt road isn't like a dirt road that's just by his farm or whatever. This is a dirt road that's headed up a mountain. But like I said, I wanted to go from last time. I do remember the border and the mountains was something that he kept showing me. So what I kept seeing was he kept showing me him like up against like rocky area. I don't know why. That was one thing that kind of wouldn't go away. So I am trying. I guess he is focusing on location just now because he kind of showed me everything else. Basically, I don't know what else I can get as far as the person being involved because he's already showed him and talked about him in 1 and 2 and what sort of happened. So he's currently taking me up a dirt road that goes up a hill. Now, or up a mountain. Okay, this is weird. All right, so I'm going to have to draw this. I think he's in between 2 borders. Okay, so this is what I keep seeing. This line border and this line border. And I'll show you guys on camera. And then there's mountains here. And gypsum. I know that there's gypsum I know there's gypsum sand on the way, but I don't know if there's gypsum in this mountain area. But so this is the hi Lisa. So okay, so this is the I believe Nevada border, and this is the Idaho border, I think. And then he's showing me the mountains. So I think this location between the two borders, like he's up here somewhere between these two borders. Because what he showed me these as dotted lines. Now, I've learned from my symbols with spirit, when they show me a line, it's usually a state line or a county line or something of that nature. I still think he's in Utah, but I think he's like, there's these two borders, and he would be in the mountains around there. So that's two things. That's one thing that he's very adamant about. And then that he's showing me like this mountain. It's not, or this road. It's not completely straight, but it's like kind of curving. Like it has curves when you go up, but I want to say middle of the mountain. Middle. He says middle. It's not low, not high. I feel like I'm in the middle. I'd be curious again if there are any hunting areas in that area, because I keep getting the color orange, which like orange vest, which is usually for hunting or construction. So one of the two. I want to say it's hunting in this. I want to say it's hunting in this instance. So when I got like the creek and so when I got the creek and the like more green area, that's before you get to this. So I don't, for instance, it feels very dusty where he is. So I'm not saying that he's by water, in water, or anything like that. That's not how it's coming across and not how it feels. I feel like that's on the way. Like before you get to this area, there's a reference of a creek and trees and stuff, and he keeps showing me that, and I don't really know why he keeps showing me that. Whether it's no, you know what, he did not show me down a mine shaft last time at all. So I don't think he's in a mine. Sorry. So with Suzanne, I know for sure, I feel like for sure Suzanne's in a mine unless it's an interconnect. Because remember, I forgot to mention this, I do get interconnects, so not everything's may fit here, but I do try for everything to fit here. So I don't know if that's an area that you pass along the way or that there's some kind of evidence there, because that comes in too, but where he's at, I just feels really dusty. I get the reference to a lot of sagebrush and trees and things like that, but it's mostly rocky, dusty, sandy. And I keep getting the reference to the color green, and I don't know why. Does anybody know if there's like don't know if this is symbolic or not. Or what this animal even is. I keep seeing like a sheep, but I don't know if it's a sheep. No, not a llama. You know those, I don't know if they're sheep or goats that have the really big horns. I don't know if you guys even have them over there, mountain goats or something like that. I know we got them here. No, it's not a llama. It doesn't look anything like a llama. And again, there is a reference to like a plateau, which is a flat. It's like rocky and mountainous, but then there's reference to a flat area by where he is. Like that's like two of the things that I feel help with the location is there's a flat plateau and there is a one single tree that's like at the entrance of this dirt road that you would turn in to go I don't know if it's to go up or to turn where he is, because it's like so hard to explain this. Maybe I need to draw it or something. So it's like a road that goes up the hill, up the mountain, but then there's roads that branch off. There's something about a lone tree that keeps coming in that I feel is like a marker of sorts. That you would turn off. You would turn where that tree is. My throat is starting to hurt oddly, weirdly. I don't know why. I hear the word elk. Do you guys know it's either going to be an area seriously, cat. It's either going to be an area that's called elk or it's an area where there's people hunt for elk or there is elk. Can you get out of the way? Time to work. And I also get the color red for some reason. Gosh dang it. Seriously, Neil. Get out of here. Move your butt. I'm curious because I heard the word elk. I think it's weird because the two lines keep coming in for the two borders. I feel like he's close to Idaho border. Like that, like, it's weird. I don't know. So here's Nevada border, here's Idaho border, and like, I don't know, a roundabout area is what it feels like, that right there. Why here, I don't know. I feel like this area it's known to the perp. For whatever reason, whether he went hunting or not. It feels very dusty, rocky, mountainous. I keep getting the reference to all these little trails that go off of this main road. And I know people say mine shafts and stuff like that. I mean, that would be the place to put him, right? But for some reason, I don't know, maybe they couldn't find a mine where they were at or what, but I don't see him being dropped down a mine. Not like in Susan, where I kept seeing that. I keep seeing him up against like a rock. Up against like a rocky area or something like that. Like, you know how when there's mountains and then like they have like these little parts of the mountains that are little rocks. Like, I keep seeing that. And I keep seeing him up against it weirdly. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if he took the time to bury him or not, or he just never thought he'd be found. Because I keep seeing that. It's kind of weird. I hope my direction isn't so off. I don't think so, because it's like he showed it to me as a dotted line that went across. And so he's trying to say, as far as location wise, it's going to be like he's right there in between the two borders. Sorry. Usually if I cough during a session, it's not me. It's like super sandy where he is, though. Yeah, like I explained, I can't get road names. I try. Trust me, I try. And there's not a lot of road names up there. This road doesn't, I don't feel the road he's off of has a name even. I can't get road names. I try. Sometimes I get lucky. Sometimes I don't. I'm more clairvoyant in locations, and sometimes they'll give me road names, but I don't get them as much as I would like, unfortunately. I feel like there's some kind of animal name, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if that's what he's trying to show me is the kind of animal it is, but there's some kind of animal name. No, I said he's in Utah, but he's between the borders of Nevada and Idaho. So Nevada border goes this way, Idaho border goes this way. He's in between those two borders, is what I'm saying. So, I mean, he's in Utah still, but he's by the Idaho border. Understand? So this is... Okay, so this is Nevada. This is Idaho. This is Utah. Okay, this is Idaho border. This is Nevada border. Like he's right there, like at the top. is the way it comes across. Like he keeps showing me this border, Nevada border this way and Idaho border this way, and he shows it to me like in a dotted line, like he's. You're welcome. There's some kind of like animal name. I can't get what the animal is, but why do you guys all come over here? Because you like tables. I'd be curious if there was. Can you stop? I'd be curious if there wasn't like. Does anybody know if it's like super sandy, in those areas? Come here, bro. Like up in those mountains right there, because the area I get, it's really sandy where he's at. Like, I just keep getting like it's dude, seriously, it's like a white sand. Come on, seriously, not white but light colored sand. So I don't know if there is even gypsum in the mountains. I know there's a full gypsum thing, which was weird because when I was trying to find pictures for his second reading, and I was drawn to the gypsum kind of sand. So I know, but in those mountains where I'm talking about is there, because I keep getting like super freaking Ezekiel. You're not being very angel-like right now. How did I get on? I'm on a completely different picture. How did that happen? They just like tables. I'm at a table, so they gotta climb on the table. But the sand I see is like, it's not like a dark colored sand, it's like a light colored sand. So I don't know if that makes a difference, but he's being adamant that it's almost, I don't know if it is gypsum, but it looks and kind of it like reminds me of gypsum. But I also get like a lot of, sagebrush things. Angela, can you look on the map and tell me where I'm talking about? Is there some kind of like animal name there? Any animal name? I feel like there's an animal name there, but I don't know what the animal name is. It's bugging me. I also hear the word Clark, but I don't know how that fits, if that even fits here. Remember, sometimes when I try too hard to get names, I get them for other cases. It's really weird. So it might fit here, it might not. Oh, okay. I was gonna say and that might be why I keep seeing a creek. If it could be symbolic. I knew there was an animal. I didn't know what the animal was. Because every time I tried to see the animal, I keep seeing this. I keep seeing this long-horned, like goat-looking thing. I don't know if you guys have those in Utah. I know we have them here. I think it's the same thing. I'm not sure. Oh, it does. Okay. Because I know the creek keeps coming in, but it's, yeah, sheep, whatever they're called. But it's like I don't feel him near water. So, because the creek and the greenery come in, but it's like at the same time I feel him in a very dusty place. Like it's so dusty and sandy in this area where he's at. Can't even. That's kind of weird. Would there be any place that has a chain that goes across around that area? Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's probably a sheep like with the big horns. I don't know why I'm seeing those. I don't understand it. Unless she's just showing me things that are in the area. I don't know. I'm hoping it makes sense somehow. But would there be like a place around there that has a chain that goes across? What is the sheep I'm talking about? Now I have to look. That's a cow. Which I was hearing mooing at one point. That's a cow, not a sheep. Okay. Okay, but you know what's weird about this? The bovine thing that you're talking about? Okay, so it's actually an ox or a cow, but which could be why I keep seeing the horns. However, in the very first reading, I kept hearing. Shh! Stop it. Sorry. I kept hearing cows move, remember? And if you guys remember, I get very symbolic stuff. So that could be why he was making the cow moo, was he was trying to, because it does mean cow, and then I'm seeing the big horns. So it's very possible. Huh. Mufflin. It could. I basically just see the horns on it, which it doesn't look like a cow, but I did get mooing in the very first reading, like a lot of mooing, and everybody kept telling me he doesn't live near cows. But then I found out there is cows in the area, but I felt like it was really important to where he was, and it turns out the baboon, or however you say it, Bavani, is actually a cow. Actually, it is a group of 10 genera of medium to large size, including cattle, bison, American buffalo, water buffalo, and four-horned and spiral-horned antelopes. Antelope. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Let me see the antelopes. Because it does also, it means, I mean, that would make sense. Spiral-horned antelopes. Let me look at those things. Oh, yeah, that's it, I think. Because they just keep seeing the horns. I don't know. The horns are kind of big, but it could be. I mean, maybe that's what he's trying to tell me. Well, it's a group of all of them together. I don't know why, but so yeah, that would be right. No, I know that, but we're talking about it being symbolic for the name of the mountain. So that's what I'm wondering. You know what I mean? You know how they work with symbols with me. Subfamily. Wait, go back. Found it. Hold on. So get this. Subfamily. Bavoni, or whatever it said. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So you could be right about that. Because this is the subfamily of this spiral antelope guy. So that could be what he's trying to say. I mean, it's not spelt the exact same that you're talking about. You're saying Bovine. This is Bovinae. Unless you're just spelling it wrong. But it could be why he's showing me that, because it could be symbolic. The way the spirit works, I mean, I don't put it past. Don't put it past. With him being a farmer and everything, and a nature person, he would know that. I wouldn't, but that could be definitely it. Yep. So I keep, like I said, I keep seeing a chain. You know, they have the two, and I this is the first time I've seen this. They have the two posts and then a chain that goes across. So that keeps coming in as well as being of significance. Makes sense. I'm glad you knew that, because I didn't. So that could be why he's showing me that. Definitely. It's okay. No, you're not being short. I'm glad that you knew that, because I would have never put that together. I would have never put together his symbolism for that. You know what I mean? Because in the first reading he kept showing me cows, which could be, that's also the family of this. But then this animal, I couldn't figure out what it is. If it is a bighorn sheep, or if it's a spiral antelope, it belongs to this family that is the name of the mountain. So that could be definitely what he's trying to tell me. The way that spirit works, sometimes the symbolism they give, like, I'm supposed to know what it is, but sometimes I just don't. So I'm glad that you knew that, because I kept hearing Navajo earlier, but I don't know if it fits here or where it fits. Um, okay, well, the thing is so this he's very adamant about being like more towards the Idaho border, but it's like the other border is right here. So he's very close to both borders. But the road, like, I keep getting this chain. So I feel like you have to go through a chain to get to him. Now, whether it's just one that you step over or whatever, or I don't know if you can unclip it. I don't really know what it's about, but it is it's important. Okay, this chain that I keep seeing as to where he is. Well, like I said earlier, I keep getting the hunting. Like, when I get orange vest, it's two things. It's either a construction site or a hunting area. And since construction doesn't really make sense here, it's going to be hunting, which is what came through last reading as well. So I'm curious if Jay, if I'm just going to call him Jay, because if he was a hunter or anything like that, I mean, he had guns, so it's very possible. And it's weird. Like, I always get a rifle was what this was. Not a. I'm not picking. I don't pick up a handgun. I keep picking up a rifle with this situation. He's definitely adamant about the two borders. So I think that's the right area. And then I think what he was showing me was a symbolic whatever for that name of that mountain, Bolivine or whatever. But what's even weirder about that is, remember before I worked Dylan, B kept coming through like in 2 or 3 readings before I worked Dylan. So it makes me kind of wonder. This feels like it's the middle, like the middle of the mountain. Like, he didn't go, he's not at the very bottom, he's not at the top. Like, I want to go like midway. But I keep getting, like, there's a main road, but like it branches off. And I'm telling you, the one single tree, and I don't know. I don't really listen to anybody else. But Black Dove. I think major markers for this are, like I said, the chain is one that goes across this little roadway that goes in here, and I cannot get over this lone tree. It feels super important. The lone tree feels super important. Yeah, and that's what I keep getting. And I keep getting a hunting area. So that's what we're looking for. We're going to look for a specific hunting area. Sorry, baby. That's where I'm describing, more towards the Idaho border, the middle of the mountain. Like I said, the main dirt road, and it branches off into other little dirt roads that like go between rocks and mountain ways, is what I kept getting. And then, but there is a reference to, like I said, a chain across one of the roads. And you guys remember in the first reading, Do you guys remember in the first reading when I said that I heard the gunshot and I saw all of the like birds take off? Like how you see in a movie if someone's shot, like all the birds take off? I just got to thinking that that also happens when like you're in a hunting area or something like that, or area that's very quiet. So I think it's just validating the hunting area. Whether they shoot birds there or not, I don't know. But just I always get mirrored images and my direction seems off. I feel like I want to branch off to, like, if I'm headed up the hill, like up this way, like I said, there's one main road and then it seems like there's little branches off. I keep wanting to go to the right for some reason. I mean, but it could be left because like I said, sometimes I get mirrored things where I'm backwards. But I, I always seem to want to go to my right, kind of, in all the visions that I get of it, and it's like I just get little, these little roads. There's like rocks and mountains in between these little roads that kind of go through. But it's like super sandy where he is, like more sandy than anywhere else, really. I think. I mean, I know it's sandy all around there, but for some reason, this area feels like super, super sandy. And I always see him like against like a rock or a mountain or something like that, which is weird. Um, it sucks because I can see the area so. Is it in the middle? Is it in the middle of the mountain though? Because like I said, it's not really low and it's not really high. I feel like I'm right in the middle. And I'm still looking for that lone tree. There's got to be a lone tree. Like just one that's like randomly there by itself. But it's got to have all the stuff, okay? So what I'm talking about is whenever I describe an area, it's got to have all the stuff. So it's got to have the chain. It's got to have the lone tree because they're adamant about that. I don't think so with Susan. I think Susan's the opposite direction. But I don't know. It was just his way of him showing me he was shot in the middle of nowhere, and it possibly there was a lot of birds or hunting area or something like that. Okay, I'll have to check it out. It's hard because like I get so frustrated with maps because it's not as I see it. You know what I mean? Um, I wish it. I wish I could see it like I was there, kind of thing. You know. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like I'm standing there in the road. The thing that sucks about Google Earth and all of them is a lot of these places you can't go down it. Like, if I were to walk, I couldn't walk down it, which is what I need to see because I see it like I'm standing there, like I'm actually driving down the road or I'm actually standing there. I don't see it really from an aerial view. The only time I really see it from an aerial view is like sometimes when they want to show me, like, you know, the borders or whatever. So, but I'll check it out. But thank you for validating that word and what it meant, because I was like, I kept seeing this animal, but I didn't know that that's what it meant. And so the fact that it means that, it's got to be that area, because I can't explain it any other way. So I'm glad you knew that, because I probably never would have put two and two together on that one. Thank you. What are you doing? Salem, come on. I gotta figure out a way to make this not move. I apologize. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I get. I don't know. It's like I can see that area so well. I just. I keep seeing bears too, so I don't know if maybe that's just that there's bears up there or what. I keep wondering if, like, the creek I keep seeing is because it's symbolic for the name of a road. You know what I mean? All right, I think I'm gonna look at the map now. And he's like adamant about this area, but it's like I can't get any more on it than what I'm getting. Kind of frustrating. Plus, I keep draining me really fast. Come on, touch the cat balls, Dylan. Okay, so there is a creek that runs. All right, so that's why I keep seeing the greenery. Okay, that makes sense. This area right here, I think that's why I keep seeing the green and the creek. So. Are there any roads that even go, like, how come I don't see any roads on here? H. Okay. I was getting H. There's a Heartsea Creek. I didn't tell you guys that, huh? I was getting an H. So I was getting H. I think we got onto something else. So this Heartsea Creek thing, that's. kind of drawn to that because of the H. So so this H, yeah, but I'm getting more of a headache. All right, so this is the right track right here with this creek. What's weird is it's showing dotted line on the map. I didn't even know that. Wow, so that's how he was showing me the Nevada and the other border with dotted lines. And look, they show up as dotted lines on this damn map. I cannot believe that. Wow, okay. Learn something new every day. Okay, so that's why he's getting that green area. So, and it's like he's on the opposite side because I don't feel he's like right by the water. It's more dusty, sandy, rocky area. But that creek and the green area. Okay, so that's why that's coming in because literally there's that H Creek and as well as Goose Creek, but there's that H is right there. So okay, so this green area with this creek is Ha's property. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I was getting an H and we got on the animal thing and I forgot to tell you guys. So see this is what I'm talking about with like this green area, like that's what I keep seeing, the green in the creek. So it's important. Like it's by where he is. But it's almost like he's on the opposite side of that because I keep getting mostly dirt, dusty, rock, mountain, things like that. So I don't feel like he's in the water, near the water, at the green area, but he's like, that's a reference point. Okay. Huh. Okay, so going somewhere sent me a picture of there's a thing that says Idaho and Nevada both on the thing. Both on like a little sign. So, See, it's like I wanna. Okay, so this is definitely a reference point. This creek green area. See, it doesn't look like as I saw it. That's what I'm talking about. Freaking crap. I don't want to go up, not down, though. Okay, so I'm gonna try my pendulum on this map because it's just too vast. Everything looks the same. I can't see what I want to see from pendulums are hasn't really validated on a location, but it's not gonna hurt to try. So where is that Nevada Idaho sign? Oh, there's a church on the way up to Goose Creek. So you do pass a church. I didn't know that. Okay, so that would reference the church from last reading where I thought it meant something else, but don't help my freaking pendulums. Dylan, is this the right area for you? Okay, I'm getting yes on that. Can you show me? Someone's touching me on my back right now. There's like a vibration on my back. That's the weirdest feeling ever. Okay. Alright, does that mean this is the right area? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay, so I did not realize how close this gypsum sand is to there. It's literally right there. And what's weird is I got 80 in Alexis. I'm getting a freaking headache. See, that's the only thing is, so this has got to be the right area because of what I'm feeling. It's just I can't. It's hard to pinpoint. Dylan, come on. I wish I could keep that thing on. It won't stay on. All right, touch the cat balls. This has got to be right because of how I'm feeling around here. Ginger, hold on. Hunting. How can we find out where the hunting areas are here? It's gotta be the right area because I'm getting a major freaking headache. I just think it's so weird how he showed it to me, like exactly like this with the lines and the dots. But now it just froze. There's an elk. I saw an elk something. Oh crap. I lost it now. I just saw it when my freaking thing froze. Where the heck did it go? Ginger, stop. Oh, I'm in fucking Nevada. I don't want to be in Nevada. Where am I? Utah. Ginger, stop, dude. You're freaking scaring. Come here. Come here. Sorry, she's old and she has to absolutely be in my lap. It's so weird that. Okay, so it's weird. There's a place called Welcome on here, and I just saw a video today for Natalie Jones. She was found off of Welcome Road. It's just weird that's right there. But I saw elk, and now I can't find it. Mm-hmm. Where is there a Navajo anywhere around here? Because I got that word Navajo. But I freaking can't find my place now. I'm in Nevada, and I don't want to be in Nevada. Here we go. Wait. Okay, there we go. I'm in the right spot now. Okay, so red came in. There's a red butte. Red butte, red butte, whatever. But that's a little far down. It might just be a reference point. Where did that go? I wonder if it wasn't in freaking Nevada that I saw that. I'm getting super hot. Like, I feel like we're in the right area because of how I'm feeling, but I don't know. I can't find the elk thing now. I'm kind of mad. My thing froze, and then I lost it. But that welcome is over, and I think it's that far. I don't want to go that far. That doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem like, because of what he's showing me with the borders. On what? Did you send me the map or something? gotta find my place again because I, of course, can't find what I saw. I'm like super hot. So it's gotta be hello. Okay. So you just sent it to me? It's still under Dylan's map. Ooh. I gotta find it. Hold on. I can't find the map. There's Daniel's. There's Dylan's. So FBI searched by Park Valley. I don't think they were buying them all. This hunting range, how far does it go? Okay, weird. The hunting range is at Red Butte. How weird. Okay, because I got red. I got red also in Maya, remember? And that would put it about the middle, I think. And okay, so the rocky area, like the hunting range, looks more like what I saw. Because I keep trying to find like the rocks like I was seeing or the mountains. Haven't been able to. Is there a road that goes up here though? Yeah, looks like it. Is it a drivable road? That's the only hunting area is the red butte or whatever, because I did get red. What do they hunt there? That would put him in the pinged cell phone tower area, but I still don't understand why his cell phone pinged unless it was in his pocket and the dude didn't know or didn't think about it. That would what's weird is like that's about what's weird is that's about where I put it just a little bit higher on my map here. Okay. I know, but on the map it looks like it's closer. For some odd reason. Where are you with this recruitment range? Okay, so that's weird. Okay, so pendulums are an extension of us. It's what we feel, whatever, sometimes. So I take them with a grain of salt. But when I asked if he was at this, like, red root honey range, if that's the right area, my head started hurting and it swung to yes. So it's more like what I see, but it's not sandy. That's the thing. It's like the area I keep getting is sandy. Unless it's sandier than what it's showing. Or the sandy area I'm picking up is just around it. Okay. And there is a creek there. So, because I do keep getting a creek and greenery. So I don't feel he's far from it. I don't think he's like right next to the creek or right next to the greenery. You know what I mean? I feel like it's like a reference point. Like it's in the area. And there is one there that runs that way. It just gives me... Just I don't see a lot of sand in this specific area, but I mean, it might be sandy when you're there. Okay. I don't know. I don't think the Bowie Mountain is right. It's not close enough to the border. I mean, it could be that he referenced that because it's been passed by, but... it feels like it's going the wrong direction, too. I feel like it's going the right direction. Devil's something. There's Devil Playground. Remember when I got Devil's? There is a Devil's Playground recreation area there, but... now look at them. There's only one photo. That's not helpful. It's not close enough to the border. But, man. I know this is kind of a boring life with me just looking at the map, but I'm really trying to find what I'm looking for. And the reason why I'm not sure about the Bavone Mountains, even though, I mean, it's in the area, so I could see why he would bring it up to get me to go that way. But he's showing me over by, like, the way that he showed me was by both borders. This is too far away from. I mean, it's the right area because I've got a freaking headache and I don't feel good. It's just pinpointing where is really hard. Because it's so. Because I'm still looking for, like, Sandy, because it's not really. There's all these different roads that branch off, but what numbers did he give before? 4 and 7 before? Okay, this is more sandy area. What is that? Yost. This Yost Flats Road is very interesting to me. Does this go into the hunting area? No. So maybe. I just feel like he's closer to both the roads. I mean, both the borders. So it's weird. I feel like if I cross the border and go into Idaho, it feels wrong. If I cross the border and go into Nevada, it feels wrong. It's like I keep being pulled back to Utah, but I feel like I'm right. It's like I'm at the top of Utah, which like this area is giving me a really bad headache and making me feel really sick. So it's got to be. I mean, it's got to be the right area, but like I said, things aren't as I see them. Like I see them if I'm walking down the road or whatever, and unfortunately, I'm not doing that right now, so it doesn't look like. Did you mark that going somewhere that where that little marker was that said Nevada and Idaho on it? Just don't know how sandy these areas are. I feel like I'm closer to the Utah border than I am the Nevada border. I mean the Idaho border than I am the Nevada border. try something. I'm going to put my little, because I kind of intuitively put where this was. Now, if I go... See, this is more green, though. Like, why do I keep feeling sandy? This area doesn't look sandy. This Vin Point Road is where I'm at right now because it kind of lines up with where I put it on my map that I wrote. You know, I went from... Which puts me at basically Goose Creek, but towards Idaho border if I go by what I put on my little map that I drew. But it's not sandy like I was seeing. I keep getting reference to sandy, dirty, dusty. There's also a Hardister Road, which starts with an H. It runs along that little green area with the it's crazy. My pendulum's not really going anywhere for me. It makes me feel like it's not right, but it has to be because of how I feel. Dylan, I wish you would touch these darn balls. I really think that... Where did it go again? I really think that... See, I feel like I'm close because... of how I feel. But, I mean, really, the Red Butte is kind of the only place that is fitting with the hunting and the color red. On what? I don't know what case you're talking about. Okay, and my nose started hurting. That's usually a sign, right? Going somewhere. It's usually a sign. So I'm over here on 018 and 003, and my nose just... It's not sandy. Why do I keep picking up sand? Little Basin. Touch the catwalk. I'm in the right area. It's weird. I just hit that area and I just feel like I'm hitting the face. And I don't want to leave it because I'll probably never find it again. But it's not sandy. It's not like I see it. Look, a Wildcat Creek. That thing is everywhere. There is also one in Karina's and also one in Echo. This Wildcat Creek thing. So weird. And my ears are hurting. There's something about here, definitely. I'm even getting a little disoriented. And super freaking hot. I'm just going to take a screenshot of it because I probably won't find it again. But wow. It really hit me hard right there. Which this road doesn't even have a name. I'm at Yost Flats. Yost Flats is the main road, but there's lots of road that now see I'm not feeling as much there. Now when I move away, this is how I know it's kind of the right area, because when I move away I don't feel as much. But right over here, so weird, Wildcat, really. This is where I was feeling it. Seems like it's 003. Trying to see if there's any place I feel it a little bit more. I'll send you a screenshot. I don't know. Little Basin is in there. Actually, I haven't felt that on a map in a really long time. But I know it usually means something. It's just it's not sandy. I kept feeling sandy, dirty in my vision. That's what I keep seeing, and it's not on the map, anyways. This would put us right above Dove Creek. Goose Creek Road goes by the church. Hardister Road goes into Goose Creek. Mark it on the map, and I'll put a picture up on your community post. I'll see if any of my husband had gone that far. We used to camp. Okay. It sucks because it's not like I see it. Unless there's dirt roads and I'm seeing it like I'm on a dirt road, and you know how dirt roads, like it's kind of sandy around the dirt road. I could be picking that up because I feel like he's in an area where there's a lot of dirt. But this area looks green. But it's hitting me hard in this area. I feel like I've been hit in the face, which is usually my sign, and my headache is getting much super stronger. That's not even words, but I'll put it on there. It's kind of hard because it's like 003, the road 003, 003A, 018, like that area is where I'm feeling it at. Like there's a Wildcat Creek that runs through there. Like I said, the creek and the greenery is important for being a reference of where he is, but I don't feel like he's right by the creek. You know what I mean? I actually haven't felt this on a map in a while. Going somewhere can tell you, like, when I hit a bad area, I feel like I'm punched in the face, and that's how I feel right now. My ears are hurting, everything. My nose feels like it's stuffing up, which is like super odd. But it's like really green, and that's not how I was seeing it. So it's I'm confused a little bit. But there are some like sandy, rocky areas right there. Just not a lot of sand. Wildcat Creek has now hit 3 cases. It's kind of weird that there's one there. How close is this to that Red Butte going somewhere? Because this actually matches. It's weird because this actually matches where I marked on the map is what I was trying to do. Because, like, you know, I drew my little map thing and I was trying to kind of align it to where it could be on the map. And it's actually aligning kind of to where I did that at. So it's kind of weird. But Mahogany Peak is what's really close to here. See, when I get away from it, I'm okay. It goes away. I'm okay. It might not be him. It might just be, but I know there was someone touching my back earlier, so my location, I just wish I was a little better with location. Or getting words, I should say. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I could get a lot of words, but sometimes I don't. I'm thinking about turning on this one EVP that supposedly puts everything into words. I want to see. I'm thinking about doing that, though, before we hang up, before we get off here. I'm thinking about putting that EVP on. And I haven't used this one yet. It's supposed to put out clear words, though. So I don't know how accurate it is, though. Okay, so where is this? Off. Okay, so there's a 21 and it branches off of there. So, hold on. I need to see where I'm coming from. So off of Lynn Alamo Road. Okay, there's a dirt road. And you go up it. Okay. And 021 branches off. And this other one goes straight. Get out of here. I love you. And it goes to these little dirt areas that have... What are you doing? Have trucks and stuff. I wonder what that is. It's like really sandy areas. What are you guys doing? You guys know that cats work on the astral plane, right? Like, that's why they come around when I do readings. But anyways, there's these sandy areas, and I'm wondering if that's why it keeps showing me sand. I don't have my speaker's not charged, though. That's the only thing. I mean, I don't know if my phone's gonna be loud enough. The speaker you got me, I don't have it charged. I keep meaning to do it, and I keep getting sidetracked. So anyways, there's these little sandy areas, and I don't know if that's what he's trying to show me or not. I don't know. I don't know. The area's got to be significant because it just does. But let's turn on that area by Mahogany Peaks. I mean, all we can do is check. I mean, if there's searchers in the area or whatnot, it's not going to hurt anything. Unless someone that lives around there knows where I'm describing better than what I can find on a map. I absolutely hate maps. I can't handle them. because they don't show it to me like I see it, and it's kind of annoying me. It kind of annoys me. Are these alfalfa fields? I know I got that in Michael. Okay, so I'm gonna try this ghost tube thing, but I hope you guys can hear it because I don't have my, like I said, I don't have my speaker charged. I don't have another. I did lose that charging port, Shazam. I can't find it anywhere. Like, it's so weird. I lost it. I had 2 charging ports, and the one I was so tired last night, I put it somewhere, and I don't know where I put it. Oh wait, I do have Ghost Tube, but I don't think I've ever used it. I don't know which one of these is the better one. I have like 3 of them on here. He's not as strong tonight. I wonder if people are like, just because they keep working on it so much, I wonder if he's kind of drained. He's not as strong tonight as he was. I don't know if I'm on the right one. Hold on. I don't know what that is. I mean, it could be symbolic, what I'm seeing and why I keep seeing the sand. Because it's like, I don't know how you guys find things on maps that I don't, because I suck at maps, but it could, because like I said, I keep seeing sand. But I feel like he's in an area with more sand, but it's weird because this area that made me sick is more like green. Well, on the map it is. I don't know how it looks now. I don't think I'm on the right one. I don't want to do this one. No, I don't know if I want to do this one. I don't think this is the right one.
Children activity.
Go away. Oh my gosh, come on. My phone is being stupid. Hold on.
It's said to have 2 portals in the school building.
It took me to YouTube. How weird. This is not the
Hug. Where?
Maybe it is. Hug where? Dylan.
Stop.
Okay, well, hold on. Dylan, can you
Yes.
talk? Did you guys hear that? I said Dylan and he said yes. Thank you for answering me. Can you tell me if I'm in the right spot for your location? Did you hear it? I said Dylan and it said yes. Or is there any like words you can tell me? Oh, okay. I'm glad you can hear it because I don't have it hooked up to the speaker. And actually, my phone was knocked in the toilet by a cat, and I saved it.
How?
How? It just was. The cat knocked it in. So, Dylan, can you say any words? I mean, I'm not getting much from you tonight. Maybe you're tired.
Never.
No, you're not tired. From everybody pulling at you, you're not tired? I know you want to be found. Is there any words that you can help me out? Am I in the right location for you, or am I completely off? For your physical remains. Dylan. Is there any words you can give me, Dylan, or any description? If you can say something that you gave me, maybe it will validate where you are. Or even if you can say your name or the name of the person to validate who we think is involved, or who you showed me was involved. Is it Jay? Oh, there's a gate going into mahogany, but it's not a chain though. Are you in Mahogany Mountain? That's kind of isn't mahogany like a color red as well? Is there hunting out there? I don't know. Dylan, you were doing so good talking. Can you talk some more?
Never.
Never. Why do you keep saying that? Dylan, is there anything you want to say? You did so good. You answered me earlier.
Are you a friend?
I am a friend. You should know that by now. We've spoken a few times, right? I don't know how accurate these things are, you guys. I just wanted to try it. But I want to. You've been so good at telling me things. It's just tonight. I don't know. Is there anything else you want to tell me? Or describe or say about where your remains are? I know that everybody's looking for you. But if you don't start talking on this thing, I'm just going to shut it off. I don't have the patience. Well, he answered me once. Dylan, can you just confirm if we're in the right location for you? I'll go back and look at the map again. We're losing people. Oh well.
Fire.
Did you say higher or fire?
Speak.
Yes. Can you please speak to me? Right. Is there anything else you want to say? I don't know. It started off good. What does that mean? I don't know what that thing, this red thing is going off. I don't know if that means, I don't know how.
Here.
Here. Okay, so you're here. Okay, so the red thing was going off on this thing, and I think that tells you if the energy spikes. And then he said here. That was you, right? Now's your chance to say whatever you want to say. Besides what you've told me. You're still in Utah, right? Yeah. Which is what it did. It was weird because it went up to red a couple times and then it said here. I think that's what it is because this also supposedly has one on it. I don't know how accurate it is. But it's whenever there's a shift in the energy, kind of like what this one does. But right after that, it said here. So that was kind of interesting. I don't know why you guys don't ever talk to me much through these EVP things. You talk to me more like through readings than you guys do through the EVPs. I know it's easier. Excuse me. It's easier to get your point across.
How do you feel?
I'm tired. How do you feel? Any other clues you want to give me as to your location of your physical body? And validating who's involved? You've answered me a couple times. Is there anything you want to say? We're boring our watchers. I'm like super hot. It's just like a different hot than like, you know, if you're hot because it's hot outside, it's a different hot. I feel almost like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like all of a sudden hot feeling, which is usually spirit. They make me hot. I mean, I do get chills and stuff, but I swear that turned red. I'm seeing things. I wish you guys would really touch the cat balls though, because that would be awesome if you guys did that for me. You guys never do those kind of things for me. You don't talk on the EVPs good. You don't hit the balls. I don't get it. But you You give me good information in readings. It's weird.
Lady.
Lady, yeah. I know many people think that a lady's involved with your disappearance.
God.
God. So have you met God? Or are you saying God is a lady? Like an ant. I got bit by another red ant today on my
Where am I?
Where are you? Yes, I want to know where you are.
What should I do?
Talk to me. Give me information. Do you know where you are? I know you're on the other side, but as far as your physical body, where am I and what should I do is what he said. Or what it said. Is there anything that you want to say? Can you say your name? That would be really validating.
I hear you.
I hear you. Good. I'm glad that you hear me because I want to talk to you. Can you give me an idea of what you're around, if it's anything more than what I've already said? Or
Terry.
Terry. Is there any street names that you know? Or road names or whatever it would be called out there? You really don't talk to me very well on these for some reason. Can you say your name? Are you in Utah? Are we in the right area for you where we were looking? I know you were touching my shoulder earlier. I just want to help you, Dylan. That is all.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Are you leaving? I want to talk to you. See that thing? I cannot get it to stand. Oh, see? There it goes. When it does that, it's supposed to be that. Like, it sounds like a phone's off the hook. The numbers are going way up, like the
Bite.
bite. Dylan, is there anything else you want to say? I always get so frustrated with these EVPs, like I don't have the patience for it. Sometimes. He does, because he's talked to me 2 times before. And he showed me who was responsible before anything came out, and he showed me where he was. If he didn't know, he wouldn't be able to show me any of that. it rarely happens where they don't know that they've passed on. He knows because he would be communicating with people if he didn't know. It's just, I never have much luck with these EVP things, honestly. I just don't. I think it's because I don't have the patience for it. But, I mean, they communicate with me. It's just he doesn't seem as strong tonight, but I think there's not much else to show me than what he showed me. Here, he said again. Because, I mean, he's showing me, like, everything around him, and I can see it very clearly in my mind. It doesn't look like the map. That's what I'm struggling with. But I got really sick in that one area, kind of by Mahogany Mountain, so I'm kind of wondering about that now. And honestly, out of the hundreds and hundreds of readings that I've done between cases and people, people's loved ones,
Friend.
there's not been one that has not known they were gone. They were deceased. And we're talking hundreds and hundreds. Friend. Are you saying that the person that did this was a friend, or are you calling me a friend? Because I'm definitely your friend.
Sure.
Sure. Dylan, I already thought we were friends because we've already spoken a couple times. You give me really good information. I don't know. I think there's just not much else to show me tonight, huh? If you could touch those balls, I would love it.
Bless. Hug.
Bless, hug. Yeah. I know. I wish I could give you a big hug.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. It's okay. You're doing the best that you can. It's not easy to communicate with us. But now's your chance to say whatever it is that you want to say that you're not saying through me. That's actually the first time I really looked at an area on the map because I kind of didn't want to look anywhere until I was... It sucks because it's always like this for me. I can see the area so clearly and so well. It's just harder to find it. Which I noticed it's the same for a lot of, like, on psychic detectives and psychic investigators. They're the same way. They're very visual. Sometimes they get names, sometimes they don't. And sometimes things don't make sense until after people are found. No, Gidget. All right. Are you done talking on here?
Never.
Never. Well, then you're going to have to give me some good information here, buddy. We all know that what happened to you was jacked up. And there's a lot of people trying to find you.
Who?
Who? Everybody. Just people that have never met you or don't know you, but your case is, touched them, your situation and what happened. And I'm getting chills on my legs. like chill tingles on my leg. I can definitely feel you. Gidget, stop. My dog wants in my lap. I mean, I can definitely feel you. I feel the chills on my, or the chill tingles. Is that you? You can touch these little things. I have the tingles all down my leg.
I see you.
I see you. I know you see me. We were just talking about that. So yeah, I know you're here. It was weird because I was saying, I know you're here. I could feel you and everything. And he's like, I see you. So I'm getting answers of what I'm saying, or it's replying to what I'm saying, I should say. Anything that you want to tell me that I haven't picked up on? Now's your chance. I don't know how much more I can do on this case because I keep seeing the same thing. That I need help finding you, though. I need help finding where you're showing me. And my phone's kind of dying, and it's getting late. So, anything else you want to say? Those
Sister.
Sister? Does he have a sister? Anybody know? Dude, Roscoe. Roscoe! Sister. Yeah, he does? Okay. I know your sister misses you, probably.
Dangerous.
Dangerous. I know. But every time I leave Utah, it feels wrong. I don't know why. He said dangerous. Well, if you said his name, that would be really really good confirmation. And if you said your name, that would be really good confirmation. And if you said the name of where you're at, that would be really good confirmation. Or something that's by you. You don't think so? I mean, I'm starting to wonder because the lone tree is so strong for me that it makes me wonder if it's not symbolic. Maybe what? I don't know if that lone tree is, it could be symbolic for me. I don't know. Okay, I'll check it in a minute when I'm done with this. I mean, every time I go to turn it off, he says something.
Demon.
Demon! Don't be saying that kind of stuff. Unless you're describing the person that did this to you. You can say his name. That would be really good confirmation. It's weird because, like, as I'm sitting here, I can see the truck. I can see the truck driving with the dirt flying out the back. That's what he keeps showing me. And I do feel like going that direction that we're talking about. Because, again, he showed me with the dotted line. And when you look it up on the map, it looks, they use dotted lines. I never recognized that before. Yes. He says yes. So we are going the right direction. You're still in Utah, but you're close to both borders. Dylan, you could touch these balls or say something. All right, I'm going to let you go, Dylan. Right when I go to turn it off, it does that. It does the busy signal like a phone, which is, I think, spirit, because it only happens when it turns like red. Unless it's me. Yeah, it's me. I think I'm doing it. All right, Dylan, I'm going to go. Is there anything else you want to say? Yeah, but he's not talking.
Father.
Father.
Bloody.
Bloody. Do they have God? Do they have the right suspect in custody? I think one of my subscribers, Lisa, for this, because Lisa, no more flies in my drink. I had flies because they could get in my other cup, but they can't get in this one. Come on, Dylan. Do they have the right suspect in custody? I mean, he matches what you told me. I truly, truly think he's involved. I mean, I can't explain it otherwise. Okay, Dylan, I'm going to let you go for now. Take it easy and talk to me anytime you want to, okay? Did you send me the link or something? Or, I mean, is it in the same thing? It's in the same map, right? Okay. My dogs are starting to get antsy. I might have to go and let them off. Open. Where did you mark? So if the church is at Goose Creek, I don't know. It's almost like Red Butt makes the most sense because of the hunting area, but that's not where I was feeling anything. I don't know. Which one did you at the top? It says Idaho, Nevada marker with pictures. Oh, okay, I see. It's literally a triangle. Utah, Idaho, Nevada. It's flatland, though. I don't think he's in flatland. Okay, where were you saying you thought was the right place? Okay, so there is a Goose Creek and Artister Road, the H. Which is right by that marker and across the creek. Interesting. See, there is a sandy area. Okay, so there's a sandy area right there. By Goose Creek Mountains. And my nose, I don't know, feeling like I. I don't know, unless someone from the area, like Red. Okay, so Red Butte is interesting to me because I got red and it's a hunting area, but I do get things that are in and around the area, and it's really close to where the church is that came in last time. But actually, it's actually not far from Mahogany Pete's on the map. It's like the area that I felt, what I felt is between Red Butte and Mahogany, right? On dog's getting dumb. I can't find it now. Mother truck. Yeah, I see the headaches coming back. So it's weird. It's like in between Red Butte and Mahogany, like all in between that area is every time I zoom in there is when I start getting a headache again. It's just finding the road that I do think the church was passed, and like I said, I do think the creek and the greenery is important to, like, he's close to it, across from it, something like that, because that's what I keep getting. And see this Mahogany Peaks, George Peak camping area is more rocky, like I was seeing. I really can't find the freaking. It's not coming up. Oh, see Dove Creek Pass. See, there are some sandy areas. Like there's a sandy area right there. Oh, that's interesting. That area right there by Dove Creek Pass. So there are some sandy areas up there. It's just you have to really find them. Because this one there's Dove Creek Pass, but then if you go up from there, there's sandy areas. So it looks like there's sandy areas where I'm talking about in between the Red Butte and the Mahogany. And my nose is like getting stuffy. It's weird. I would just be looking for a sandy area in this area. I don't know. See, there's more sandy areas. Okay, so there is sandy areas here. See, it's weird. One map it looks different than the other map. But, yep, these are the two sandy areas I was seeing earlier. But there's no... I'm looking for a road to, like, show you guys. But... Okay, so there's a place that says Dove Creek Pass. My head hurts really bad right here. Right. So, see, you can see Dove Creek Pass, and then these are the little sandy areas I'm talking about. So it does look like there's sand up there, or sandy areas up there. Because I think he's in a more sandy area. I don't know. Like I said, he feels closer to the Idaho border, but he keeps taking, he went like this with what he showed me, like he keeps drawing out to where one border goes here, one border goes this way, and he showed it to me like in the broken up dots. So, I mean, hopefully, it's hard. Hopefully someone from the area or one of the searchers will know what I'm talking about, the areas I've described. Make sure you watch 2 and this one, the second one and this one, because that will describe the area that I'm talking about. Hopefully when you see it, you know what I'm talking about. But over here by Mahogany was where I got sick. So, or had that feeling in my face. And we're looking again for, I think, hunting areas important. Or a place where people hunt. The chain across, the sandy roads, the like Lone Tree feels like it's a marker for a road. I don't know. That keeps coming in weird. Sorry. I mean, everything that I've mentioned feels important. Just like, it's weird because the more I'm in this area, the more like my nose just stuffs up, and it wasn't stuffy when we got on here. The more my head hurts. Dennis Hill. Is there a Clark anything? There's a Dennis. Okay. Ow. Stop it. Hey. Sorry. My stomach is hurting right there. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna have to get off here. My dogs need to go out. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to get off. My dogs need to go out, but that's the area I feel the most at, around Mahogany area, but between Red Butte and Mahogany. So I'll see you next time. Have a good night. You're fucking driving me crazy. Shut the fuck up.